of tickle toe. Ever since I started in to grow, love to hear the music playing, see my dear old man swaying. Jazz, jazz, that's all I ever knew. All day long I never would get through. Jazz, all I wanna do, play me a little jazz. 'Cause I'm a jazz, a jazz baby. Baby, full of jazz bow harmony. That walk in the dog and dog jacket caused all the talk. It's just a copy of the way I naturally walk. I'm a jazz baby. Little jazz baby, that's me, that's me. Little jazz baby, that's me. Love that jazz. Dream come true. Pardon while I laugh at sadness, cry with gladness. Everyone about me thinks I'm touched with madness, and my throbbing heart skips another beat. When we part, nothing then but cloudy weather till we get together. There's no one but you. Maybe you think I'm not the best intention. There is something you must realize. Maybe I think that I have failed to mention what I hoped you'd see within my eyes. Yes, I love you. Cross my heart, I'll die if it's not true. And without a hesitation, no contemplation, there's no one but you. Doodly-doo-doo, just you.
Thank you very much. We are indeed Endeavor. We are from the great state of Florida, and believe it or not, there's no extra charge for the great weather we brought up here. So, is there a problem? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? He's right. What's the matter? In the middle of the show.
I was thinking, and you know how the chorus is the lighthouse chorus?
Yeah.
I can do a really good impression of a lighthouse.
I think
it's really good. I was thinking, yeah, but I mean, it's a really good idea.
Cool. We'll do that later, though. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for that interruption there, our lighthouse man. Anyway, we are Endeavor again, and sorry for the interruption. But one of the things that we like to do as a quartet is come up with some sort of a theme for the show that we put together. You know, just sing songs and get up here and talk. We don't want to do that. We want to put it together a theme so you enjoy the show a little bit better. So we've... You practicing up? You getting ready? Okay, good. We decided out behind the Holiday Inn we were talking. Actually, that's where we're staying, is out behind the Holiday Inn. So we were talking about the theme. We wanted to talk about each other and kind of give an idea of what we're all about, because you never get to really hear what we're all about. You just kind of look at us for a half hour and go, oh, okay. Anyway, so we wanted to tell you a little bit about us. I have the pleasure and the honor of talking about our baritone singer, Mr. Kenny Delaney. Woo! Kenny he's a really good guy. He really, really is. But he's had some troubles, kind of in the job arena, I guess, job career arena. It actually started kind of way back with his ancestors. Believe it or not, his great-great-great-great-grandmother was involved in the Boston Tea Party. She was one of the last bags they threw over the edge. It was sad. And it kind of continued on through the generations. His grandfather only had one job his entire life. He was the lookout on the Titanic. But Kenny tried all sorts of different things. He let's see here. He started work. He worked an evening shift at a zipper factory, believe it or not. But he kind of had to quit that. He found out it was a fly-by-night organization. So he tried one more thing. He tried being a hairdresser, believe it or not. He kind of got into here, got his license, and cut. Yes.
He cut a lot.
He cut a lot. Yeah.
I cut his too.
He decided to be a hairdresser. He got his first client, a woman. She walked in. She sat down. She said, "I want the Barbra Streisand look." He said, "Okay, I can do that." He put the little thing on. He grabbed a hairbrush, smacked her, and broke her nose. Smacked her, broke her nose. Can you see this okay? Anyway, Kenny, wish Kenny some luck. He's starting a new job, believe it or not, Monday. He's going to be working for the Sunsweet Prune Juice Tasting Factory. Believe it or not, it's not going to be that good for him as far as pay, but he only has to work one day and then gets 3 off.
Stand there just a moment, darling. Let me catch my breath. I've never seen a picture quite so lovely. How did you ever learn to look so lovely? Moonlight becomes you. It goes with your hair. You certainly know the right things to wear. I swear that moonlight becomes you. I'm thrilled at the sight, and I could get so romantic tonight. Romantic tonight. You're all dressed up to go dreaming. Now don't tell me I'm wrong. And what a night to go dreaming. Do you mind if I tag along? If I say I love you, I want you to know it's not just because there's moonlight, although
everything. What is that big old grin, man?
I was thinking now would be a good time to do a lighthouse impression.
This is my gig here.
It's really good. It's really good.
Once you step.
Let's do it in a few minutes.
Okay, now. Now that you know everything there is to know about me, I'm going to tell you about Mr. Bassman himself, a fellow Irishman, Kenny Soboleski. He's not Irish. I think that's Chinese, right? Maybe not. Anyways, Kenny's greatest feat was he used to be 524 pounds. He has lost a lot of weight, and we're very proud of that. Kenny started drinking water, found this diet where you drink 6 gallons of water a day. Don't eat anything, just 6 gallons of water a day. And he lost, I think, 60 pounds in, 2 weeks it was? Yeah. 2 weeks. Yeah, his bladder fell out, though. He started getting these nervous habits, jittering a lot and biting his teeth. And then smoking cigarettes, which, is cool for some people. Not for him. So we wanted to give him something to put in his mouth, all the time, so we had something in there instead of food, you know what I mean? We gave him toothpicks, so he chewed on toothpicks like Sylvester Stallone, Well, he started feeling really sick, and we took him to the doctor, and they diagnosed him with Dutch elm disease. Man, y'all are tough. So anyways, because you're on a diet, you can't have sugar, right? Sugar turns to everything and gets fat. Anyways, so he had to do away with sugar. Started using sweet and low, saccharin equal, I can't believe it's not sugar, stuff like that. He used so much of it, though, he started getting these little spells and not feeling good, and the doctor said, you know what, Kenny? You have artificial diabetes. Kenny Soboleski, everybody.
I can't give you anything but love, baby, 'cause that's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find some happiness. And I guess all those things you've always pined for, gee, I like to see you looking swell, baby. With diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby. I can't give you anything but love, no, even though it's 3 below, let's just enjoy the storm. Baby, we've got love to keep us warm, so warm. Happy birthday to you, baby, even though I'm poor. But if you'll agree to marry me, who could ask for anything more? Oh, gee, I like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby. I can't give you anything but, I can't give you anything but, can't give you anything. I've got plenty of nothing, but I've got plenty of
What's going on? What? No. Hey, couple minutes? Yeah, a couple minutes. Yeah, right on that. Anyway, now that you know a little bit about me and Kenny, I'm going to talk a little bit about our lead singer, Sean. He's a great asset to the quartet, and he has some interesting hobbies besides barbershop, one of which is animal husbandry, which is the crossbreeding of animals. I'm sure I didn't hear about it either, but anyway, that's what he does. And one of the weird mixes that he actually did, he crossed a mink with a gorilla. That was pretty interesting. And now he has a fur coat, but the sleeves are too long. One other interesting mix breed that he did, he mixed a cow with a giraffe. That was pretty wild. Now he doesn't know what to call it, but he can milk it standing up. Yeah. And one final thing that was really, really bizarre is he crossed a hen with a banjo. And now he has a chicken that plucks itself. Our lead singer, Sean Milligan. I forgot. Earlier on, before the show started, somebody gave me a note. So it's just an emergency announcement.
An emergency announcement before the show.
It was just a few hours
It was
ago.
like an hour ago.
Dude, it shouldn't matter. Just go ahead. I was supposed to give it to the MC to read, but I forgot. It's fine.
This is an emergency announcement. Is there a Ted and Nancy Tetilovich in the audience? Yeah, right back there. Your babysitter called, and she needs to know where you keep the fire extinguisher.
No problem. You're welcome.
Love, 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 what have you done to me? The things I never missed are things I can't resist. Love, 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 isn't it plain to see? I just had a change of heart, what could it be? It's just that she's got eyes of blue. I never cared for eyes of blue, but she's got eyes of blue, and that's my weakness right now. She's got dimpled cheeks. I never cared for dimpled cheeks. She's got dimpled cheeks. That's my weakness now. Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my, oh me. Oh, I could be good, I should be good, but gee, oh gee, in the parlor has she got naughty eyes? Yes, she has got naughty eyes. Oh, that certain party of mine. You know the one I mean. Sure, you know the one I mean. That certain party of mine. Naughty eyes, turned up nose, rosy cheeks, pretty clothes. But she's not a smarty. She's no smarty. Has she got those loving ways? Sure, she has got loving ways. That certain party of mine. The preacher, I'll say I do, but she likes a family. I never liked a family, but she sure likes a family. And that's my weakness, goodness knows. I'm telling the world, I'm shouting now. I'm ready for that wedding vow, 'cause she's my weakness now.
it's time for us to head out and hit the dusty trails, so we're going...
What is he doing?
Hello? Hello? What are you doing?
Time out.
What's going on?
It's my turn now. You're going to talk about me now. Right? I'm 15% of the quartet, too.
Well, none of us really prepared anything for you, so I guess we'll just move on. So, thank you very much, and you've been a wonderful crowd, and what?
Can I do my lighthouse impression?
Oh.
It's really good.
I'm just not sure anybody really wants to see
It's
it.
really good.
Without further ado, our tenor singer, Mr. Trey Allen, doing his lighthouse impression.
You gotta see this.
That's it?
Anyway, really, it has been our pleasure to be here. You're a wonderful audience. We don't always get the chance to tell an audience that.
You always do.
But seriously, you have been a wonderful audience, and we'd like to close our portion of the show now in sort of a non-traditional way, I guess. We like to put together music that has some meaning to us and to the people around us. These days you turn on the television or you turn on the radio, and there's all sorts of stories about suffering and pain and loss and unrest and everything else that goes on in the world. And it's a scary time because everyone's pretty much unsure about what's going to happen, right? And where we're going, not only as a country, but as the world, and what is the future of the world. And that's a scary place to be. But it seems like throughout all of this, there's that one sense of hope that keeps hovering up there. Everybody's got some hope for the future and that things will work out great. Well, we wanted to close our portion of the show this evening with our message of hope. Thank you very much.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and a sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Though the storm clouds gather and the cruel winds blow, and the day grows dark and cold, there's a silver lining just beyond the clouds, and a rainbow of purest gold. Purest gold. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never, forget. Must have been that something lovers call fate. Kept on saying I had to wait. I saw them all, just couldn't fall till we met. It had to be you. 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 I wandered around and finally found the somebody who I found, the somebody who could make me be true. Could make me feel blue. Could make me feel blue. And even be glad just to be sad. Thinking of you. Some others I've seen. Others I've seen. Might never be mean. Might never be mean. Might never be cross. Or try to be boss. But they wouldn't do. Don't you know I'm crying? They'll never do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, that wonderful you. Just had to be you. Nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. Had to be wonderful you. Had to be you. It had to be you. Had to be you.
Thank you very much. It's been our pleasure to be here as well this weekend. We're kind of a strange quartet. Aren't all quartets strange? We're kind of a strange quartet. I guess maybe it's not strange. It's just maybe a little bit different. Every weekend when we get together to do a show, as we're doing the show and hanging around over the weekend, we have discussions. It's like we come up with a topic at the beginning of the weekend, and we discuss that topic the entire weekend. We share stories and share thoughts and feelings about that topic. So it's kind of, lets us share our thoughts and get to know each other a little bit better. Well, this weekend's topic was adoption. Which was kind of neat. We had some good discussions. I shared a story with these guys that I'll share with you. When I was very young, going through school, you would see kids have their names would change. They'd show up one day, and the next day they'd show up and their name was different. And I never really understood that. My teachers would say, "Well, Johnny was adopted." I'd say, "Oh, okay." Just kind of shake my head and kind of understood. But as the years went by, I started to understand a little bit more. People would get married and they would adopt and blah, blah, blah. I understood the process a little bit. But then, you get into like the junior high school years, and your mind starts working, and you start never really talked to my parents about this kind of situation. You know, I wondered, they never really shared information with me. I've never really asked, so there's a possibility I might be adopted. And who knows, you know, you just never know. So I really kind of struggled with this for several years. And, you know, I thought to myself, I'm, you know, Sean Joseph Milligan, great Irish heritage, you know, Irish name, and just really kind of thought maybe it might be a good idea to find out. So I got up the courage, I thought for a while, I thought, Sean Joseph Milligan. And I got my courage up and I went to talk to my father. I sat down in the chair next to him. I put my hand on his hand. And I said, Lin Chow.
Love casts a spell no potion can cure. No wine from Moselle or fine French liqueur has quickened my pulse or fueled my desire like you. You set my heart on fire. You go to my head and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. Oh, won't you go to my head like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you like the kicker in a julep or two. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to my plea casts a spell over me. Still I say to myself, get a hold of yourself. Can you see that it never can be? You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes, though I'm certain that this heart of mine has in a ghost of a chance in this crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my head, You go to my
I think you're supposed to be at the mic. We talked about it.
Oh,
Do
gee.
the thing that you're going to do.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We want the lighthouse.
What do I say?
Oh, I don't know. Talk about, you got any hobbies or?
Yeah, I do have a hobby.
You do?
Yeah, for the past 6 months, I've been memorizing all of the capitals of every state in the United States of America.
Wow.
I know every single capital.
6 months.
I know every. Yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of them. I know every single one of them. You can test right now. Try me.
Okay.
Right now.
You can have one from the audience.
I know every single.
Give us one.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, you got it?
That'll give me trouble. Kentucky. The capital of Kentucky is K.
Yep.
Is that right?
Are there any other hobbies that you
Yeah. I can read a limerick.
Limerick.
I have a limerick. A limerick.
All right.
Okay.
Limerick.
It's pretty good. There once was a man from the sticks who liked to write cute limericks, but he failed at the sport because he wrote them too short. That's pretty good too. Yeah, this is serious now. This is serious.
There's a Catholic church in my little hometown with two big bells in the tower, and they rang dong ding ding.
Wow.
There's a Protestant church in that same little town with a great big bell in the steeple, and it rang dong dong.
That's a big bell.
There's an old synagogue in that same little town with a small silver bell o'er the door, and it rang ding ding.
That's pretty good too.
And every night that they would sing, this is the song that they would sing.
You ready?
Dong,
Ding ding dong dong.
ding, ding.
The quartet as a whole had suffered a great loss a month or so ago. Actually, it was longer than that, about 6 months ago, I guess it seems like that. Kenny lost his uncle, very good friend of all of ours and a very good friend of Kenny. And unfortunately, Kenny couldn't be there for the funeral, and it kind of tore at him a little bit. And when his aunt called, Kenny said, I can't be there for the funeral. I really, really feel awful about that. And what I'd like to do is if you don't mind, he says, I'd like to cover the expenses for the funeral. He said, so, make whatever arrangements you need to make. I really want you to go all out. He's a great friend of mine. Please go all out and do whatever you can for him. And then send me the bill once everything's over. So sure enough, they went all out and they did the funeral. And about a week or so later, Kenny got a bill in the mail for about $5,200. And he wrote out the check and included a note and sent it to his aunt, and he was glad to do it. So about a month passed. Kenny got another bill in the mail for $6,250. So he thought, well, it must be one of those miscellaneous things that comes up afterwards. So he wrote the check out for $6,250 and he sent it off in the mail at the end. And that was good. Well, the next month, sure enough, in the mail, another one, $6,250. I thought, well, that's kind of strange, but I guess I'll go ahead and pay it. So he goes ahead and writes the check and sends it off. Well, the third month, sure enough, here comes that $6,250 bill. Kenny's getting a little worried, so he calls his aunt. He says, I keep getting this bill for $6,250. I'm glad to send it, but what exactly was that for? She says, well, she says, you told us to go all out, and we made all the arrangements, and we really wanted it to go over good for him, so we went ahead and rented him a tux.
Oh, my.
trying not to fall. I have no will. You made your kill 'cause you took advantage of me. Now I'm just like an apple on a bough, and you're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You done cooked my goose 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm suffer something awful each time you go, and much worse when you're near. Here I am with all my bridges burned, just a babe in arms where your concerns. So lock the doors, call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me. Now I'm hot and bothered, 'cause I'm in lack of the knowledge that tells me the difference between my elbow and my ear. You don't know the sorrow I suffer